Trundle around the bot side. Here are those mid lane ganks we mentioned.
Yep, Flash gonna come in, and that cleanse would have been pretty good tempt, but he doesn't even use the heal.
A little while here. He doesn't have any camps except for his blue buff on the bottom side. Pillar coming in soon.
Yep, there's the Subjugate as well. Sword is going to Flash. Can they actually pick this kill up, though, is the question.
Oh,
the fadeaway Q from Crazy. Why's that back? Yeah, Tempt is in a whole host of trouble. Remember, extremely gankable. I don't know how Chovy landed that one, but Tarzan just gets himself a free ultimate just yet. Tarzan going to find Crazy here. Will take a gigantic burst of damage. Trades back decently, but the Graves with the True Grit able to get things working. Crazy actually using the ultimate. Don't know whether it was entirely necessary. Gets himself to safety as we've got a dive happening underneath the turret as Ignar uses his stopwatch, but unable to get the kill here onto Lehends. Grey Health is popped at exactly the right time, but still going to fall to Trick. As now Viper finds himself on the wrong side of the turret, and they juggled it beautifully. Double kill comes in for Trick, and Griffin falling down to BBQ in the early game.
I really like this punishment of the week. 2v2 on the bot side, very well executed like you mentioned. Chovy's poking around, but it's 1v3.
He's going to utilize the Flash to try and get in. Finds the Paddle Star. There's the first kill. Can Chovy find any more? Speeds himself up. Ghost, he has to flash. Dark Binding's going to go wide.
The winning early game. Difficult to do that when BBQ have not been able to put their piece of the puzzle together. And speaking of puzzles,
and BBQ have actually caught out the idea here. 3 members actually waiting, but Tarzan's going to turn up. Gets some relevant damage as Tempt comes in as well. Doesn't quite have the ultimate back off cooldown as Lehends somehow survives the ace in the hole. Teleports coming in from both sides. Griffin will get the backup, but you can see Tempt. He really wants this one. All 4 members actually coming in on top, but Chovy just gets rid of Lehends, and in goes Viper. Gets the Killer Instinct and picks up the kill as well as Sword. Plays the front line, and Griffin, they found their team fight. It's a dead Kai'Sa, but who damn cares? It's an ace for Griffin with this team comp, and that is unheard of. Triple kill for Chovy.
Our joint rank 1 teams against our rank 10. We've been showing that if they get the team fight, they are dead.
Definitely not making them look.
Given that BBQ have been largely this team all year and Challenger and not, it is something that I think the best teams will look at and feel good about. And speaking of feeling good about things, Viper looking for an assassination.
Well, he's going to have all of his friends join him as well. As Crazy misses the first Q and he's going to die. That is just how it's going to work. Viper delivered another kill. It means they don't actually have to respect that particular trap line. Inhibitor going to take the focus fire, but don't want to bait Griffin into a team fight. It's a Trick. Might have actually started this one. Subjugate is down onto Sword. That is a great move as Viper jumps into the backline as Ignar flashes into the Soul Shackles, but the stopwatch is going to be answered by Viper's own, and he's not going to get stunned. BBQ not going to actually die here, but they're down extremely low, and their super creeps in the base. Continuing to siege in. Nexus turret number 2 going to go down. BBQ, you have to start a fight right now if you want to stay in this one. And
Killer Instinct not available for Viper.
I believe Trick just picked that one up off the ground. There's a face check, and there's a very dead Ignar. One of the dangers of being Morgana is Chovy is going to find another Paddle Star, and you thought Trick was tanky. That Paddle Star that I was saying was pretty filthy damage. All too easy as Sword.
So Atlas, they're going for the tutorial victory, even though the front door is open.
Yep, bottom inner turret is going to fall down. Like you say, it's all too easy to grab them as Realm Walk is actually going to be utilized here, but not actually taken by Crazy. They want to just get rid of Sword. Gargoyle Stoneplate eventually does come in as Chovy. Gets rid of them, but okay, Abyssal Voyage to win the game. That's one way to do it, and that's going to be that. Game over. Griffin get game number 1, but if you just look at the scoreline, that is not the story we were told today. As BBQ, they had the early game well and truly under wraps until that one team fight threw it all away.
Definitely a creative way for a game to end. A bit of a ruse there.
Yeah.
A bit of a prank, but the prank was successful from the side of Griffin. The sleight of hand to make sure the game went long enough, able to close it out after all. Lehends on the Tahm Kench finds his first Tahm Kench victory in their 18th and final best of 3. And BBQ had a nice draft. They were able to make work to a point. They were so available to push and siege, and it seemed like that Griffin would have no answer. But one realm warp later, the entire texture of the game changed.